All right, BpsRps, we're live from a new angle. It's a new outlook on life. Instead of looking straight, look back. I don't know. That doesn't make sense. But it's a new angle. We have to charge a laptop because it was battery was dead. I failed in preparing the battery for BpsRps, but better late than never. Tour. This is your host BpsRps. What happened in baseball today? Trevor Bauer was clear of any charges against him. I'm just going to leave that there. Not comment on that. That's all that happened today in baseball. Let's see what happened today in baseball history. Let's see. Baseball history. All right, let's see. All right. Today, the 8th of February. February 8th. If you just joined on YouTube, I'm looking to see what happened today in baseball. I can't see you on there. Now I can. Today in baseball history, Connie Mack. He died at 93. He managed for the Philadelphia Athletics for 50 years. He won 9 pennants, 5 world championships, but he also finished last 17 times. That's the true. What's up, Andrew? That's a true win or lose kind of guy. He always managed in a suit. This is the OnlyFans angle. I didn't think of that. This is the angle when you don't charge the laptop and you have to plug it in and the cord isn't there. It's here. So I need a longer extension. No jokes. What's up, King M? Just looking to see what happened today in baseball. Damn, nothing. No, nothing at all. Del Ennis, he was a Phillies hero. He died in 1996. Yeah, exactly. I set myself up for that. I was like, as soon as I said, I'm dead. But it's true. You can't lie. You have to. The first step when you have a problem is admitting it. Alec Bohm Mosaic debut. Pretty glossy card. I get better light from this direction, I think. The Cleveland mascot, the Oakland Swingin' A's, and the Slam Diego. We removed the Atlanta Big Three because that was put in Obi's stash. So if anybody thinks we're getting it, you're wrong. Obi's getting it. 93 O-Peachy. O-B-O-Peachy. That is a Ms. Pac-Man? No, Pac-Man Machine. When I lived alone back when I was cool, I had my own Ms. Pac-Man Machine. It was dynamite. Yeah, took care of her. But we just got the Pac-Man Machine about 2 years ago, I think. If you go to Kohl's, it's not like a regular size one. I mean, you still have to sit down and stand up in front of them to play. But Kohl's has. I forgot the company that makes them. And then next to it's a Space Invaders one, and I think each one of them has like 10 games on it. You had a drink cooler in the living room. Oh, it's badass. Oh, I like that. I wish I thought of that. I guess when you live alone, you have all kinds of goofy stuff. I have one of those step walker things in the kitchen because some chick got it for me for Christmas. I guess that was her way of telling me that I was fat. So I put it in the kitchen, and I didn't feel like carrying it up. I knew I was never going to use it. I want to put it upstairs. I want to put it downstairs. I just left it in the kitchen. And I used it for about 4 or 5 minutes. So if you're watching Dumb Chick, thanks. Got 4 minutes, good use out of it. Yeah, oh yeah, the cooler's it's like this big. You have it's a glass in the front, right? That's awesome. Never thought of that. don't have to move. You laying back on the recliner watching the game. You need another brewski. Boom. Better than Paulie's robot. You don't have to worry about waiting. You want it, you get it right there. Paulie's robot had to like come around, shake her ass, try to turn everybody on. You don't have to worry about that. You just reach over, grab it. That must have been the chill house, right? Jimmy Key, Blue Jays. He's a good pitcher. And it's funny, O-Pee-Chee, because they're the Canadian version of Tops. The first card we got is a Blue Jay, and the second card we got is a Blue Jay. Dwayne Ward, who probably saved about 7 or 8 of Jimmy Key's probably 20 victories that year. Did you have like regular 12 ounces, or did you have 40s in there? Zane Smith, jobber. Nah, he was more of a mid-carder. I'm selling him sure he was a mid-carder. Glenn Davis. Glenn Davis was so good with Houston, but then when he went to Baltimore, his career went downhill. I wonder if they were using the trash can back then too. Sorry, Glenn Davis, but you're not above suspicion, buddy. Ron Darling on the A's. 12-ounce options. You ever have a Zima? Remember Zima, the clear beer, when it first came out? It was like, whoa. And then after a while, people start talking about what they did that night. And then you realize that Zima gave you nightmares. But you're too macho to say, yo, buddy, I got nightmares from that. But it takes one person in the group to admit that they got Zimas. I never tried that. I think you mentioned that before. That's awesome. Jolly Rancher and Zima. That must have tasted good. I'm going to the liquor store tomorrow. I'm getting me a 6-pack of Zima. I used to put Chambord, whatever that is, in Zima. It was a popular drink. Zima was Chambord. I don't know what it is, but I would drink it. I try the Jolly Rancher. I wonder if they still sell it. The liquor store, I'm going to walk in. They probably missold in 20 years. I'm see, I need a 6-pack of Zima. They'll probably call the cops. Rob Dibble. He probably got the cops called on him many times. Anybody remember Harry Callis? Mickey Morandini. That's a great Harry Callis name. Good player. Mickey, if you're watching, you were a good player. You're a good guy, too. M2, that's right. He's an M2. That's exactly it. It was the Smirnoff Ice before. Yep. Zima was ahead of his time. This sucks. Candy Maldonado, Chris Bosio, and Brian Harper. Oh, it says Chris Bosio's on the Mariners. Oh, yeah, traded the Mariners, but he's in the Brewers costume. And Brian Harper. Brian Harper, he would always bat like 309. 10 home runs. We got a fat ass pack here. Donruss. King M. We did go to Red Lobster the other night. It was a spur of the moment thing. That Saturday night, we weren't trying to eliminate everybody. He was always invited. It was one of those things where Jeff was going to come over and hang out. Then he suggested, hey, why don't we just get the hell out, go out? And I just said, yo, I have Red Lobster up in the GPS. And so we weren't trying to eliminate anybody or ostracize anyone by any means. Robinson Cano on Seattle. I bet he's happy that they stopped testing for steroids. CC Sabathia on the Yankees. He was a good pitcher. He had some good years. What do you guys think? Adrian Beltre, Hall of Famer? I got to dig a little deeper in the numbers before I say what I think. But I've seen discussions. That's a hell of a career, even if you're discussed to possibly in the Hall of Fame. That's nothing to be ashamed about, Adrian. You think so? Yeah. Great fielder, if I remember right. Jacob deGrom. We'll be drafting him next year. Fantasy League next year, next month, if you haven't already drafted. Compared to some, did Didn't he get, how many home runs? Did he end with like 400? I got Google. I can Google it. Oh, that's so cool. Why do I have to research later? I can research now. Adrian Beltre. Oh, Adrian. No, Adrian. All right, let's see what we got here. Adrian Beltre. 477 home runs, 3,000 hits. That pretty much punches the ticket in, I would think. 3,166 hits, 4.7. You know your Adrian Beltre, brother. 286 average, 1,700 ribbies, 1,500 runs. That's right. His last year in LA, he had 48 home runs. Then he bolted for Seattle. Wow. Let's see. Checking. Just by counting stat, I think you're right. I'm actually checking his OBP. 339, 480 slugging. You know what? For that much power, he averaged 35. No, he averaged 26 home runs a year with the 286 average, 94 RBIs. Right, exactly. I was just thinking that the advanced numbers aren't great, but most of these voters don't look at those advanced numbers, like Bacon and War and Wobicon, however you pronounce it. I don't know what they mean either. But 121 steals. He has nothing to be ashamed about, this guy. I think he had a great career. Let's see what else he did. It's not letting me go over. Gold glove, 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold gloves. All-star. He was second in MVP voting that year with the Dodgers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 top 15 MVP finishes. Only 1 were out of the top 10. The rest were all within 10. That's not bad. Popular to go with the media. That goes a long way. Ortiz. All right. If I have to state my case, I think he should be. I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. Personally. Beltre, if you're watching, you got my vote. It's not help you, but you got my vote. Garrett Cole. Kendrys Morales. This guy, didn't he break his leg celebrating a home run? That. He doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame, but a video of that sure as hell should be in the Hall. Anthony Rizzo. He's rumored to go back to Chicago. So Donruss wouldn't be too far off with this card. You know what? Next year, I was going to say next week when 2022 series comes out, there's that 87 top subset. Maybe there's a Beltre retro. If it is, I got to get back on track with the BPS Hall of Fame. We've been closed due to COVID for a couple of months, so I haven't been putting out the erecties. So we'll start that back up for March. We'll let Topps come out with the 87 top subsets, inserts, so we can, we have some more candidates. Don't remind you about Kendrys. Was he on the Angels that time? He was on the Angels, wasn't he? Oh, I'm sorry. 2 of the worst things that ever happened to me, sports-wise, Joe Carter and Kirk Gibson. I feel the pain. And Rod Strickland, but that's a different story. Lorenzo Cain. Dallas Keuchel. I think Jimmy told me how to pronounce it. Keuchel. Dallas, I don't strike a lot of batters out on wild, and I'm a ground ball pitcher. Jonathan Lucroy, he was a good catcher. Eric Hosmer, they're still paying him. like Bonilla, right? Former Philly legend Francisco Liriano. He recently retired. We wish him the best in retirement. I don't think there's any debate he won't be a Hall of Famer, right? Shin Soo Choo. This guy gets on base. He used to get on base a lot. He had a 360 career OBP. Career, 382. I lied. I didn't lie. I guessed wrong. Ryan Braun is a good player. I mean, he has that Roy's allegation and the FedEx accusations, but I don't have a problem with Ryan Braun. Whatever. Jose Bautista, wasn't he a late bloomer? He did nothing for the Pirates or some team, and then he turned like 30 and he started hitting 40 home runs a year. Joey Bats. And then he did that bat flip. That should be in the Hall of Fame. Matt Duffy, jobber. If you're watching Matt, jobber. But he does have about a 362 OBP. 331. What the hell am I thinking? Was that that was after his brawl with Odor, right? It was in the playoffs, wasn't it? He did. That was a great bat flip. He looked. He just threw it up. Wow. I want to do that one day. It was before, so then that probably caused the bad blood. Yeah, I want to bat flip one day. Maybe if I play against a bunch of like 8-year-olds, I could probably take one deep. Just want to bat flip. I'll get back in a limo. I'm going to rent a limo and celebrate. DJ LeMayu. Delino DeShields Jr. He never quite lived up to his father's name. Yu Darvish and Jung Ho Kang. Yo, Jung Ho Kang was a good player. Then he got arrested for DUI in Japan, and they won't let him back into the States, if I remember. He was going to be like a sleeper pick one year for me. 15 home runs. Oh, Correa was? Look at that, 15 home runs, 355 OBP. I wonder if he's ever going to continue his career. Jose Fernandez, all right. Oh, the chicken. Oh, yeah. Look, the chicken. Oh, shit, I don't have this card. This is the San Diego chicken. This is a furry mascot friend. I don't know which card I'm more. I'm definitely happier about the chicken, but Jose Fernandez, RIP, great pitcher, great teammate. But I got the chicken. Hell yeah. See, I'm a fan. I'm a mascot fan. This is my Gary Matthews hat. See? It's like my little buddy right here. Look, we got the chicken. Oh, I got the chicken. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, a checklist. Backwards checklist. What the hell? Bo Jackson. There's Bo Jackson in this set. Blake Snell. This is a prospect. They did go with picking Blake Snell. He's had an okay career. Henry Owens. He's part of the rookies. He didn't have an okay career. Wildness and I think injury. Greg Bird. Talk about failed prospects. Greg Bird was supposed to be the first baseman for the Yankees for like 4 or 5 years, but Todd Frazier. Oh shit, I haven't thought of this guy in a long time. He's a Diamond King. Michael Conforto, rookie card. Bird was not the word. Then he went to Texas too. I remember thinking, all right, maybe he'll be like a post-type prospect. No, wasted the draft pick, late round. Could have picked him in a reliever who can get me holds. But no, I tried out to smart my league mates, pick Greg Bird. Then I wound up cutting him before April 2nd. And I keep thinking I'll keep on my watch list just in case. He's still on my watch list. I should set that card on fire. I should eat it. And it's a Raider rookie, too. Mark McGwire. This is pretty neat. Masters of the game. Masters of the needle. Josh Donaldson. Old school Brewers. 82. Donruss. That was a fun pack. Oh, we got one more pack. Topps opening day. The goal here is another mascot. Jack Flaherty. Let's see if he bounces back this year. Luis Garcia, failed prospect for the Nationals. I say failed. He's got like 100 career at-bats, but he's not going to help your fantasy team. This guy, on the other hand, Brandon Woodruff. He's a good pitcher. Really good pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers. They have a nice little staff. Luis Robert. All-Star Rookie Cup. Just appearing magically, like out of place. I wish they should put him like in the corner. Maybe he'll bounce back, have a healthy year this year. Nick Heath. Nick Heath is a fast dude. He can steal bases. It's just a shame that they don't let him like steal first base. Josh Donaldson again. Most of the guys that we pulled earlier, well, half of them are like retired. This guy's not. We got him in the 2016. We got him in the 2021. But this guy's definitely retired. Perhaps the greatest catcher, probably in the history of baseball. Johnny Bench. And he's friends with the San Diego Chicken. He was a frequent guest on the Baseball Bunch. And Johnny Bench always treated the mascot, the chicken, with respect. And because of that, Johnny Bench is one of my favorite people. Not one of my favorite players, but one of my favorite people. Maybe I'll put him on my badass binder on the chicken page. I'll start putting Johnny Bench. He'll counteract the mascot bully, Tommy Lasorda. Oh, that's all I got tonight, fellas. I think we had a good time. These are the trivia prizes. The trivia question: which former National League catcher hosted the Baseball Bunch and treated the San Diego Chicken with a lot of respect, which we in turn give onto Johnny Bench. That's all I got tonight, fellas. Thank you all for joining. Good talking. The people's hero. That's exactly what Bench is, for doing what he did. He stood up to the Tommy Lasordas of the world. So I'll forever hold a special place in my heart. So thank you all for joining, fellas. Maybe tomorrow you'll see me with a Zima. Thank you for the tip, Obi. And that's all, man. Thank you, guys. You guys keep watching. I'll keep ripping. Have an awesome night, everybody.